It's just fucking boring, isn't it? During that, they say, oh, yeah, he's good, she's good. And like, just they want to just go and punch each other in the face. I think it's really good. Looking forward to it.
We've got to start the introductions anyway, because I'm going to call you Sam Jones. We're going to be nice. So October Red Boxing here at the Leeds Press Out. We met a few weeks ago, just before Williamson, Kelly, but we're back here. So like you said, the real beef that's between our lovely Ebanie and Shannon. It's like the Shannons again, isn't it?
Yeah. I just think sometimes in boxing it's forced, like the rivalries and stuff, but I just think they're both Australian. They both, you can see they do not like each other. So that will make it the fight great. And as I say, best of luck. I hope Ebanie wins. I like Ebanie, so I hope she wins. And so let's see. But Shannon O'Connell looks fit, ready to go. Looks like she's meeting business. So let's see.
That's the thing. It's like she's literally coming to dethrone Ebanie. Yeah. It's personal. I've spoke to both of them, and I did ask, Shannon about what is it? Why don't you seem to like Ebanie? Is there a bit of jealousy there? What is it? Why are you literally going through her throat?
I think they're both Australian. Ebanie's done well out of boxing. Listen, no one can say anything like that. I know people say, oh, she puts lingerie on and stuff, but ultimately, like, she's done well out of boxing, and like that's some women. I know a lot of women like Ebanie because it's kind of like empowered women. So like, good, fair play to Ebanie. She's doing a thing, and she's listen, it's not as if she just gets a kit off at the win. She can fucking fight, Ebanie. Do you know what I mean? She's proper game. So you've seen with Ebanie, like with that injury she had with Shannon Courtney. Like Ebanie's as tough as they come. So fair play to her. She's not just.
Hello.
How you doing? Sorry. You all right, mate? Coming to gate crash it. She's not just there for show. Ebanie can fight, so best of luck to Ebanie.
We're going to touch on the Troy Williamson, Josh Kelly fight.
Do you want me to just tell you what happened in a nutshell there?
Can ya?
So you don't even need to reach out. I'll tell you exactly what happened there. Troy is as game as a hooker in Amsterdam, right, yeah? And he'll fight anybody. He'll go toe-to-toe with anybody, and he'll always give value for money. He came up against the brilliant Josh Kelly. The Josh Kelly that Adam Boo's been screaming about at the rooftops. He's this good, he's that good. We've seen how good he is. If Josh Kelly performs like that against anybody, he has a chance against anybody in the world. I hope Josh Kelly goes on to fulfill his potential now, becomes a world champion. Troy will come back 100% because we'll make sure of it, and he'll be in some great fights. And then Troy will, I don't know, maybe go up in weight, or he'll have a good rematch. I know there's a Ted Cheeseman rematch. There's so many good things for Troy to look forward to. But best of luck and congratulations to Josh and Adam Booth. Josh was fantastic on fight night.
That is very positive from you as a promoter. We like it. Non-biased there, but sticks up for his fighter. But what I will say, do you think that Troy underestimated because...
No, not at all. I'm not cutting you short there. No, not at all. I just think Troy come up against somebody who was just fucking brilliant on the night. And when you come up with someone, it's like anything. If you play tennis, if you play fucking any single kind of sport, if you come up with someone that's just better than you, that's what happens. I mean, Josh Kelly was the better man on the night, but by some distance. And you can't dress it up to be what it is, or was it? It wasn't close. Troy gave it his all. Troy will have some great nights. Troy will be the kryptonite for somebody's style like that. But Josh Kelly was sensational, and honestly, I was very happy for him. If it had been anybody else, I'm like, ugh. But I think because of the adversity he's faced before and like what he went through, and I think it's easy sometimes in boxing where you can leave your trainer if things don't go right. Them two stuck together. Adam's a great trainer. Josh is a good lad. They've stuck together, and look what happens. Good luck to them both.
And you've kind of like edged into the next thing, because I've seen like the comments on Twitter that you've made about, say, Derek Chisora's trainer should have possibly pulled him out earlier.
It's just my opinion. I might be wrong. I think that it's coming to disturb my stuff. Like no, but like as a coach, Dave, can I borrow you 1 second, please? I have to ask Dave here. What's happening, Josh? This is the best person. See, I'm not qualified, yeah? I am not qualified enough to get... I just give my opinion as a Wally.
He's trying to escape. He's trying to escape. What do you mean a Wally from Derby? Behave.
But I'm telling you, I just give my opinion, yeah? That's all it is. Dave, if you was in the corner of Derek Chisora on that night, be honest, would you have pulled him out? Because I believe he would have.
It's difficult. I haven't seen the fight yet.
Okay.
But from what I've... Right, so, okay, this is how I'm explaining it.
Go on.
If there's a chance of him turning it around, and if he's in the fight, and if
Dave, I
you
can tell you this now, there was zero chance of him turning it around in that fight.
Right. And if the opponent that you're in against is showing frailties, vulnerabilities, or looks uncomfortable in certain moments, then I can understand why a coach might think he can still turn it around. But if there is no chance of that, and if he's not showing any vulnerabilities, and if there is no chance of him turning around, or you can't see it, then pull him out. I've done it before. I did it with Jordan. I've done it with other fighters.
The only reason why I'm saying because I know the answer to that question.
Yeah.
If he was in that corner, I know full well Dave would have looked at it and gone, no chance of winning. Save his health, pull him out. Like he had no chance. It was hard to watch. I was cringing watching it because I was just thinking, Derek's got a young family. He's made loads of money in boxing. He's a great guy. Go on, enough. You don't need to prove how tough he is. Derek would have fought Tyson Fury till the following day, and he doesn't need to prove how tough he is. He had Derek quit in his last fight. He has to show some plums. Derek's never quit. Nice one, Dave.
Yeah, thanks for that.
I just wanted to give him because that's someone that's qualified.
Do you know what it is? The reason why I really wanted me to come on this is so he looks even bigger.
I don't want to look big around the chops, Steve. Flipping it. No, but a reason why I asked because he's qualified. Yeah, he's been in there and he's seen it. But I've got to look at it from the outside perspective and just think, pull him out. If I was Derek's manager, that was Joe Joyce taking a pan or any fighter I've ever looked after, I'd be like, what are you doing? Pull him out. That's just my opinion. He took 4 rounds too much stick in that fight. Don Charles is a good guy. I've met Don Charles. I've worked with Don Charles. Good man. Respect him. I just believe he got it wrong on the night. That's my opinion.
So your final words from you then. I want your opinion on the heavyweight division. I know you used to obviously manage Joe Joyce, someone that you class as a friend. Yeah. I've thrown a name in the hat. I spoke to Dillian post his fight with Jermaine Franklin, and I said I'd like to see them pair go at it. And give me your opinion on that.
On Joe against Dillian? Listen, and I'm not just saying this. I love Dillian, yeah? I love Dillian. Got loads of time for him. But Dillian don't need to be going nowhere near Joe Joyce. Leave Joe Joyce well the fuck alone. Keep him, go away. Do your rematch with Anthony Joshua. Stay the hell away from Joe Joyce. I told everyone for years about Joe Joyce and everyone laughed at me. I'm telling you, Joe Joyce is the only man on the planet that can give Tyson Fury a run for his money. I promise you.
Do you think Tyson Fury knows that? And
he sparred him. I've watched it. I've watched them spar. I'm not saying, Tyson and Joe battered Tyson Fury. That never happened. But I'm saying it's competitive. And Joe's horrible. Joe is a big, horrible bastard. He is, trust me. He's a rough, tough, horrible bastard. And he will cause anybody problems. You understand? Anybody problems. Tyson Fury would have a horrible night against Joe Joyce. Win, lose or draw. He would have a horrible night against him. Joe hits you in places where you don't even know existed on your body. Big, horrific, grizzly bear Joe is.
I know you don't manage him, but obviously he's a friend of yours. Who would you like to see him fight next then, judging where his career is?
I want to see the undisputed title fight happen first. I mean, I'd love Joe to fight Tyson next, but as a fan, I would like to see Joe fight Tyson Fury next. But I don't know, a good fight for Joe. I don't know. I really don't know because I think flipping Andy Ruiz. I'd like Joe to see Andy Ruiz because he'd batter Andy Ruiz. He'd batter him. I know people will laugh and say, Andy Ruiz would beat Joe. I promise you, Joe Joyce would fuck Andy Ruiz right up. I promise you this. I like Andy Ruiz. Joe would batter him. I promise.
A fight that has often been suggested, and it's the engine, the relentlessness of Joe Joyce versus the one-punch power from Deontay Wilder. How do you feel about that?
I don't want to see that fight, if I'm honest. No, I wouldn't, because Joe's my guy. I don't want to see him. I don't even want to see the potential of one of Wilder's right hands landing on his big head. I don't want to see it.
Don't you think he could take that?
Yeah, I do, but I still just don't want to fucking see it. Leave Deontay Wilder well alone. He hasn't got... If Deontay Wilder had a belt, I would say, Joe, fight him. It's worth it. Why risk fighting somebody that can lean over a fence at Twycross Zoo and knock a wild animal out? Yeah? Got that level of power... with no belt on the line. Fuck that. Leave him well alone. If he's got a belt, fight him. If not, just fucking leave him over there.
This has been the most beautiful, entertaining, quick-fire conversation I have had. I haven't had a coffee, but I feel like I'm buzzing off my tits. Sam Jones, what a fucking pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.